Good evening. I hope you've had a nice day. We start tonight with the story which you've been contacting us about during the last week or so. You've been telling us that you or members of your family have been testing positive for COVID on lateral flow tests, but they're negative on a PCR. We first reported this last week when health officials said they were looking into what was going on. Well, Andrew hasn't let this one go and he joins me now. Good evening, Andrew. Who have you been talking to?
Hi, David. Yeah, almost everyone watching will be familiar with lateral flow tests. Of course, we all are by now. They're the ones you do from a packet yourself at home. For the PCR test, meant to be the gold standard of coronavirus testing, there you generally go to a drive-in or walk-in centre and they measure coronavirus in a different way and take 24 hours to come back, of course. But recently, as you said, lots of people contacting us, members of the public and health professionals too, saying some of them have had multiple lateral flow positive results and then taken a PCR and it's been negative. And in some cases, then taken another PCR because they don't trust it and got a positive result. So it's a bit baffling, very confusing. Lots of people not really knowing what is going on. We'll talk more in a second about what might be happening. But first, I just want people to listen to Christine's story. I talked to her earlier today. She's currently recovering from COVID. She's on day 7. Exactly this happened to her and she wants to know what's happening.
I did a lateral flow because I was feeling a little bit shaky, and two of the children I was told had positive lateral flows, and mine came up positive, very clearly, very positive. So I let my work know and I booked a test at Rawton for the next day. At the same time, I did go ahead and book a home test kit, simply because I'd heard of the problems in the southwest. My Rawton one came back negative and I thought, this isn't right. I don't feel right. I know I've got COVID. And then later that afternoon, I had the results back from my home test kit and it was positive.
So dozens of people saying very similar stories. What could be happening? Well, we already know that the tests aren't 100% reliable. So it could just be that this is a natural occurrence from the tests not being completely 100% accurate. One person reports it, then lots of people report it at the same time, and it looks like some kind of statistical anomaly. Possibly, but could there also be some sort of issue within the testing system? Well, we have been asking all day the agency that should know, the UK Health Security Agency, formerly until very recently Public Health England, but so far they have not told us anything about what they think might be going on. So we are still chasing that one. As soon as we know more, we will let you know more. But in the meantime, if it is affecting you, please do let us know here at BBC Points West.